Russian combat aircrafts started brawling over Ukrainian skies on 24th Feb. Russia started with using huge amount of anti-radiation missiles, destroying Ukrainian air defense radars. Post this, Russian cruise missiles started destroying Ukrainian airfield and aircrafts. This was an attempt by Russia to gain total air superiority in Ukrainian skies. But till now, the Air Force is still fighting, and there have been lots of videos surfaced where we can see Ukrainian MiG-29 and Russian Sukhoi-27 trying to break each other's circle flow. We have also witnessed Russian armored columns going past Donbass, Donetsk and Luhansk region, entering sovereign territory of Ukraine. And from north in Belarus, Russia has been firing rocket artillery cruise missiles hitting northern cities and Kyiv. In this video, we will not be discussing about who is right or who is wrong, nor are we going to discuss the implications and impact of economic sanctions on Russia, and how Russia might bypass all of that, or how Russia might be a huge economic threat. Maybe we need a dedicated video for that. In this video, we will be essentially talking about Russian battle plan, how it's gonna pan out, and how much time it might take, and if at all Ukraine can do anything about it. At 6 AM Moscow time, on 24th, Russian air launch and surface launch cruise missiles started softening strategic targets across Ukraine, including Kyiv. This was followed by airspace violation and destruction of military and strategic targets. In 4 hours, Russia initiated ground operations. Russian troops started assaulting from all sides, and the ground operations started. At 10:30 to 11 AM, Battle of Antonov Airport took place. The battle went for hours. Russian troops were eventually victorious, capturing Antonov Airport in Hosmel. Many more similar assets were captured in southern direction, and these places and strategic locations are very well suited for future staging operation. Now, looking at this map, we can see Russian troops are essentially occupying southern Ukraine, and will try to cut it off from major supply lines. It should be understood that the southern Ukraine, mainly the area near Donbass and Luhansk region, amasses majority of Ukrainian troops, almost 70% of it. If these areas are separated from rest of the Ukrainian forces will be out of supplies and defunct command structure. After this, Russian troops from north in Belarus can mobilize inside Ukraine, closing into Kyiv. We have already seen Russian occupation of ghost city of Chernobyl. Now once supply lines are interrupted, it will be a matter of hours for Russian forces to occupy Kyiv. Now this was very quick and simple way of explaining the speculated Russian battle plan. Let's observe what Ukraine is capable of doing. Unlike 2014 Crimean War, this time Ukraine was able to fight back, especially against Russian armored columns, destroyed several disputed number of tanks and armored vehicles. Around 4 PM, Russian attempts of amphibious landing in southern Ukraine was also neutralized by Ukrainian forces. Ukraine has also allegedly managed to capture thousands of Russian POWs, shot down Russian aircrafts. All this is evidence of Ukrainian capability to fight back. But how far can this go? Soon Ukrainian military command will be all over the place. Russia continuing to capture strategic locations and cities will only make this worse. Sooner or later, Russia will have absolute air superiority. This will mean eventual suppression and destruction of Ukrainian military, with heavy toll on Russian troops. After this, the real urban war will start. Ukrainian soldiers spotting and shooting at Russian soldiers from residential buildings and windows will be a common sight. Russia will have hard time clearing urban areas. This will be one opportunity for Ukraine to make this victory as painful as possible for Russia. Even after toppling Ukrainian government, Russia will have to continue pocket fights across Ukraine. All Ukraine can do right now is wait for urban warfare to go full blown. With speed of warfare, it seems Russia will take at least few days to exercise absolute command over Ukraine, maybe 3 to 4 days. Eventually, even after the victory, Russia might have to suffer much more higher price than Ukraine. We will see where this victory takes Russia. I'm Spearhead. If you like these kind of videos, then please subscribe to my channel. Spearhead over and out.